What's up guys, it's Lord Both here with another video, and we got a weird story that came out of nowhere seemingly today. This comes to us from Insider Gaming entitled Marvel Rivals developers laid off as Netease guts entire team. Marvel Rivals, one of the most successful games of last year, has seen its development staff hit with layoffs. According to multiple posts on social media, publisher Netease has laid off an entire Marvel Rivals development team. Marvel Rivals game director Thaddeus Sesser took to LinkedIn to reveal the news on Tuesday afternoon. Quote, "This is such a weird industry," Sesser wrote. "My stellar, talented team just helped deliver an incredibly successful new franchise in Marvel for Netease Games and were laid off." Based on his wording, it's unclear if Sesser was included in the layoffs or if it was just his team. Insider Gaming reached out for comment, but Sesser declined. According to Sesser's profile, his team, which is based in Seattle, Washington, focus on game and level design. One member of his team, a level designer from the game, Jack Burrows, confirmed he was part of the layoffs. No reason was shared by either party for the cuts. And Jack Burrows isn't just some level designer. He was like lead level designer or like the lead of a team or something like that when it came to level designs for Marvel Rivals. This isn't just some nobody guy out there. He was pretty high up on the pecking order of that team. Insider Gaming has also reached out to Netease for comment on the layoffs and how many people are being let go. Should a response to any outstanding questions be received, they will be added to the story. Since its release, Marvel Rivals has been at the top of the player count charts on Steam. The game peaked at 644,000 on the platform, while it continues to average around 255,000 per day on Steam alone. It wouldn't be surprising to me if Netease releases their own statement on the situation as well. That probably will be forthcoming here soon, and we'll get an actual reason, or at least the reason they're giving as to why they made the layoffs. But this has led a lot of people to start speculating, me being one of them. And my speculation here is that you have Marvel Rivals, this supposedly giant successful game that has over 500,000 people in its peak and gets hundreds and hundreds of thousands of people playing it on Steam alone every day. I mean, this game has basically put Overwatch 2 to bed, and it's forced them to announce a bunch of different upgrades and different things that they're doing at Overwatch now, in desperate need to try to compete with Marvel Rivals, who is stealing their lunch. Meanwhile, I've been asking kind of internally, where exactly is all the money coming from for Marvel Rivals? Because yes, they get tons of people playing their game, but their game is free to play. I assume they have to have some kind of brand licensing deal to, present Marvel characters. They also have, I'm sure, astronomical development costs, server costs, all that stuff. And their one revenue stream seems to be boost packs and skins, which, yeah, you can make a decent amount of money on. Fortnite has definitely shown that to be true. But when you have such highly recognizable IPs that, again, you have to spend money on licensing deals probably, and you also plan to crank out all this content constantly, quickly, like they've been saying they're going to do. Like new characters every month, I think is what they said. And you have, no ad revenue. You have no buy-in costs of actually purchasing the game. You have season passes, you have skins, you have boost packs, all that. But you're a fledgling game and a fledgling company with astronomical costs. It's going to be really, really hard to maintain at that kind of level. People, as I said before, are always chasing this Fortnite dragon. And what they don't understand is that Fortnite was a really, really cheap game to make originally. And it was not the game that it's become. The game was essentially a tower defense game that ended up having a battle royale mode that became extremely popular. And that's what everyone does in the game now. That is its main bread and butter. But that's not where it started out. It started out as something that was very cheaply made to serve an entirely different experience. And it evolved over time to become this juggernaut of gaming. Marvel Rivals stepped in trying to be a juggernaut with what I probably can assume is really high expenses. And it looks like now they might be burning out. But that's just my speculation. Maybe it's something completely unrelated. Maybe they just thought the staff was redundant. Maybe they're trying to streamline the efficiency of game development. I don't know. But it does seem to me a little weird that you say your game is so successful and people tout the numbers all the time, but your revenue doesn't seem to be enough to justify the amount of staff that you have. It's a little weird. Hopefully these guys that worked on Marvel Rivals can land on their feet. They seem like they're really good at developing what they develop, and it would be really interesting seeing that they're unemployed right now if the guys over at Activision Blizzard might, give them a call. Because that would be a very, very smart business move. And the only thing I could really see potentially blocking that is no competition clauses in hiring contracts. Which I don't know if they had that in their contract when they were hired on at Netease. If they even knew what they were going to develop at Netease when they got hired on. But anyway, the whole situation is just weird and out of left field. And it's definitely something we got to keep an eye on. But those are just my thoughts on all this. If you have your own thoughts, go ahead and leave them in the comments. If you liked this video, go and like, share, and subscribe. If you didn't like this video, appreciate you watching all of it. And we'll talk to you again later.